Hey, what's up everyone, Sangluten here. We are back for another game of Dune Imperium. As usual, ranked top 2 currently, comfortably top 2, no chance of getting top 1 because Shipit is way too far away, but also pretty much no chance of ending below top 2 because I'm also pretty far from everyone top 3 and below. So yeah, goal is just to grind and continue having some fun and trying to improve that win rate now because I'm at 45.5 or even maybe 6%. So yeah, I'm trying to get to 50% ideally. I mean, it's not gonna be that easy, but we'll try to make it happen. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump straight into it and have a look at the leader selection here and the cards. Some strong 6 casters here, really. Oh, Memo, Minimic, Artillery. Interesting. I think we'll go... yeah, Tessia. Let's just go Tessia. I saw that Memo coders, I'm probably not gonna get it because there could be a Romber in the game. But yeah, and it's a bit of competition, healthy competition for Baron. You have a Tessia playing right before them, so let's just do that. Oh yeah, true, I still have the decorations up because it was the celebratory stream today is Saturday. We just reached 500 subscribers, so yeah, very thrilled about that. Let me maybe at least adjust the hat from our dear Tessia here. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. Oh. We have a Romber, but he did not go full space into getting that memo coders. I have Seek Allies and Ring, so it's probably what I'm gonna be looking at playing, although trying to get to 6 could be interesting as well, so maybe Seek Allies into one of them. I think I'll hardy. I'm not a big fan of hardying round 1, but I think here it could just make sense with the ring in hand. Could be able to unlock it next round and then have shipping twice in a row. Might give us one of those good techs, especially because now Romber already played his ring. Which doesn't mean he might not go Technigo still, but let's just hardy here. He goes Wealth, allows his ring to be powered up. An Intrigue, okay, yeah, so he goes for Memo Coders now. His or might be Minimic though. It might just be Minimic. He is thinking about it, it seems. No, still goes Memo. A bit sad for us, but I think Hoping for it round 3 on the drop here would have been a bit hopeful. Anyways. So we could have maybe gone dagger to Technigo next round to make it happen first with that 1 spice. So yes, maybe still a bit sad. There is still a couple of nice techs to pick up though, Minimic especially. But Sonic Snoopers can be fun too. Lido. Early revealing on a 5. Get Legion, okay. Oh, another 6 caster, another strong one. Let's get Charisma here. We did not, but it's still a good intrigue to have as well. I don't think I need to send out more. I mean, Baron could go Arakin, send out 3 troops, get 1 intrigue with his ring. But my bet is just that this intrigue is not going to be combat. Then he can't beat us with that dagger we have on 9. He does just that. And that's not combat, so we chill. It is combat. No. No way. Ah, this is a bit of a bummer. I mean, it might be a gruesome sacrifice, which is the one thing I can hope for. I think I'll nuke this, try to get something at 3 or 4 cost. It is still a bit odd for him to now. I mean, I guess it's a bit of a spite move to go for this because I blocked him from Hardy. But even if he wins that fight, he's not getting this before Lido or before me. So yeah. Okay, give me Web of Power or TX Surgeon. Okay, well, Truce here, not too bad. Oh, now, there it is. Well, well, well. The one time I go for combat round 1 again, I'm getting screwed like that. It is so annoying. Why did I even care? Come on, send it out. There we go. Fantastic. Irony is, if I didn't go Karthag, he would have gotten this, so it wouldn't have mattered. Would not have been in a position to play it, but it is what it is. I mean, if he's... No, in the end he would have sent his ring to Karthag and gotten Ambush as the second card. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Lido gets shipping, I guess, first. And I won't care about it much more. I could go selective if I want. I could go Conspire. I go Basin. Not sure what I prefer here. Send out 2 trying to get a water back maybe. And I anyways would want to go conspire, gets me back 2 troops. So I would have those back, and who knows, if the combat looks like a lock, we could just reinforce and go for the VP here. Interestingly, does not go... Oh, never mind. Doesn't have enough for his Master Stroke. Yeah, he sabotaged a bit both of us there, to be honest. Round 1. Was a bit of a kamikaze move. Let's see what we can make of that, but... Well. Smuggle was always going to be a thing, but he's not smuggling down because he can't get Roadmaster this round anyways. I don't know, if I were him I would probably still have smuggle down, because then you're just 1 wealth away, or actually one drop from Lido, for instance, to get your own Swordmaster first, but it is what it is. Quid pro quo. Yeah, we could maybe make something happen at some point with that. Okay, he's gonna be looking at a highliner for his Master Stroke, I assume. Has 1 dagger in hand, no city access though. Has water, so he could come here. Does Baron have? Don't remember exactly. Oh, he can hardly, of course, yeah. As well. Well, I might still reinforce, to be honest. That's a good VP to get. We know there's not going to be an intrigue there. There's no intrigue here. So we can just send out 2 troops. Gets me water to go Haga next round, possibly. Yes, I need 2 troops to be on 9 so that he can't beat me with his 7. I will take a liaison for a bit stronger persuasion, as usual. There we go. This is exactly what I was hoping would not happen. All my factions and this juicy Haga base in there. I have to go here. Although strong persuasion is good, it should give me replacement eyes. I like. Am I gonna fight this? Not really. Gonna keep my troops. And I might run it back to Conspire if Baron's not going there. I assume he's not very happy about this combat being there for his master stroke, so he might go there, but we shall see. Doesn't have Deep Row anyways, actually. Has Surgeon in hand, so he probably conspires. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Could be, I guess, still suits or wealth still. I think still suits I prefer. I mean, I think Minimic or even Sonic Snoopers are worth the up-down here. Especially because he's not gonna see shipping anymore for a couple of rounds. So, yeah. Always gonna be the right choice. Minimic is such a safe tech to get. I mean, it's half a high council for basically one bump here, because you get it at a discount anyway, so it's for free. It just costs you one raider action. I think I'm gonna send out 2 troops here still. Try to get second. Because that could very much be my Swordmaster next round. Ah, never mind, no. Baron in the combat as well would be good for him. No, spent his Solari. Odd, if you ask me. Because yeah, participating, even third place for him is, or was, Swordmaster ready. Does not. It puts me back in contention. If I get second place here. Ah, well, never mind. No, because someone will get first place, and whoever that is, they would get ahead of me. Never mind. But it's still good for me to get enough Solari maybe for when my turn comes, or for a high council possibly. Lido, not quite sure what he should do. Those are keen. I probably also send them. I'm probably gonna be third here. Doesn't send any troops. Yeah, Baron spends his Solari because he realizes he's out of the Swordmaster queue now. And did so by spending his ring. Not getting an intrigue is good for all of us. Happy to see that. He probably targets treachery, I assume. Oh, he can deploy and reveal now. Which he probably will. Does send out 3 troops. We just squeeze in between Romber and me, so I do get only 2 Solari for that. Yeah, he had the 6. Probably a researcher now. Well, everything seems to be taking a lot of time. A couple of them. Oh, conspiracy instead. Interesting. Yeah, this game is not looking so great so far. We had a point, so that's a combat point that is very positive. The rest has not been going so smoothly till now. That's one way to get your master stroke out. But it is a bit too late for him to get shipping access, I assume. Remember, needs to make a choice between shipping or sword. I think for me it's going to be Imperial Basin, because one of them goes shipping, the other goes Swordmaster. Goes with the ring, so he can get 2 intrigues. Next, but decides not to. Chooses to first take a negotiator. So I assume he's not going Sonic, he probably goes restricted. Restricted it is. Oh, Holtzman. Holtzman looks nice, but can I make it work? Thing is, it spends a lot of the spice that I need for maybe selective, for quick pro, maybe a highliner, especially because I would need this and then spend it all basically on the Holtzman except 1 spice, but I don't think I really want to do that. Yeah, he takes his Solari to be able to go High Council this round and Swordmaster next round. Now, am I happy to let that happen, or do I go High Council maybe? Like this, but not to the extent of not playing my experimentation and ring, I think. This gives me another intrigue, and I don't want to trash from hand. Vicious Talents. Send that 1 troop out with those 2 daggers in hand. It's the Sonic Snoopers. Winning drones pops. He's going High Council. Lido. I mean, nobody went faction, so I assume Lido goes faction, if he has. Probably has. And I would go Carthag, I guess. Dip that down, up into shipping. Dip the recon away for a spice. No, goes Carthag instead. Okay. And I guess my ring would go Muggle? I could still go for the Holtzman on Dreadnought space. Dreadnought, get the Holtzman engine. Thing is, I'm a bit low on Solari. In that case, maybe I take my influence here and this as a second one to get the Solari bonus from that Snooper token. That would kind of put me in a position where I probably go no Swordmaster, because I would need a High Council for the Holtzman to really work. I don't think I want to do that. I get an extra spice from this, unless Lido afterwards still changes his mind. And I get a spice from my rings first Snooper token, so that would be 8 spice. If I spend 2 now, it means I could get the Quid Pro out whenever. It does give me a Dreadnought, which could be fun, but sets me back quite a bit for my Swordmaster and forces me into High Council. I'm not a huge fan of. I really like the Holtzman. It's maybe still early enough. Yeah, not really. Around 5 already. No, let's not. But one persuasion is not very useful, so I'll keep my daggers. And maybe we'll flip Vicious Talents for another Intrigue if Romber is not ordered. If he reveals on 4 here. Reveal Diplo. Tilax Puppet for Spice Must Flow. Wait. He revealed the 8, so why would he burn Tilax Puppet? I don't know. So confused. They will have cool techs. I have none of them. I mean, I could have gotten that Holtzman, but price was a bit too high for me. This in the house. Is he actually streaming? No, probably just chilling. Yeah, this game feels a bit low tempo, not gonna lie. Opponents a bit slow here and there. Yeah, I'll take that. So this is dead. It's probably gonna stay there until the end of time. I would be the researcher, but this for access is also not too bad. The Reverend Mother. Anything else I think would be a bit of a mistake here. Yeah, that's a mistake. 100%. You want to play your experimentations in place of Smuggled Thopter. I mean, I could understand if you have Liet Kinds or some sort of a high persuasion slash flipping strategy, but not what's going on there. Yeah, let's try to get an Intrigue, another one. Hopefully Romber is not retaliating here. It doesn't have one. Okay. But I kind of want to go selective, try to find True Sayer and get a quid pro quo out. I think. With shipping, which he can afford because nobody else has Swordmaster money. Sadly. Great blood. That shows up Fremen, I would guess, but could also be Emperor. Fremen it is. Could go Highlander, but I'm not too interested with this fight. Someone give me True Sayer here, I really need it, otherwise. Because those are my only 2 faction accesses, and that's what basically would make that quid pro quo worth it. So I guess I should try with Menta if it's still open once my turn comes back. Then again, if wealth is taken in the meantime, which it very much might, because Baron has Tilak Surgeon, right? Okay, he plays it on Karthag. Very well. So I still have some hope, but it's 1 in 5 to draw it from Menta. I hope it's happening. He goes Secrets. What? Doesn't go Swordmaster. I think we are playing against a very new player. Lido also feels a bit new, so maybe something to take into account as to why they're low. It is what it is, I guess. Not much we can do about that. Don't want to push them because there is a timer for a reason. Just when you use the timer every single time, it starts to be a bit frustrating, but we've all been there, so. No Mentagon here is a bummer. Schwartzman's still there, still looking at me. Would kind of like keeping the 6 maybe for treachery, but those 2 are fine too. I guess I'll try next round again, right? True Sayer to selective, and I have a bit more draw power with the replacement eyes with True Sayer that can flip, so at that point I hope I guess. But now I guess I go smuggle to still get my 8. Wouldn't necessarily need actually smuggle. There's no spies here. Why not just going up once and be ready to go up once? Maybe next round if we're not inspired. But next round is probably ring to swordmaster, trucear to selective, replacement eye somewhere in the middle as well, and hope to get diplo. Finally throw this quid pro quo out in a meaningful way. Artillery it is. Five. Now which one is it gonna be? Oh, mixer engineer. Yeah, that could make sense. Now he's on 2 decks. Can understand that. Oh, now I wish even more that I was on a 6. I think it has to be in the shadows still. Especially with trucear, we might be able to set up something pretty nice there. Round 5 and only one has a swordmaster, which is quite unique. Maybe I should try to find those output files and see their ELO, number of games played, just by curiosity. Oh, something went wrong here. What's up with that? My mouse? Okay, now we're good. Voice. I think we could. It can be nice to set up maybe a highliner or something just to prioritize our turn orders a bit different. There comes another one. Well, now he wishes he still had his T-Lex puppet, right? To get the Spiceless Flow, I guess. Although Treachery is not a bad card to get, but Spiceless Flow is the VP straight away. Okay, let me check for those output files, because not much more to say at this stage of the game. So, need to find back the instructions on that. Yeah, okay, I can't find it here. I guess I'll need more time, and I heard some stuff happening, so... Oh! He revealed his treachery. And what else? Is it because he needed... Oh yeah, he reclaimed, so then it left more space for his last treachery troop. Jump in, I assume. Alright, so I think the goal is selective if I can get that, but first bring to sword, flip that away so that we don't trigger this one first. Rather target this as one of the alliances for the end game, given we have In the Shadows as well. So I'll flip that away, then hopefully, yeah, selective still there, hopefully, after going sword. We can play those two together to selective, trash something. Ah, wait, I can't double trash from here. It's okay, because there's not as much to trash. But maybe I trash replacement eyes directly. After trashing with selective. Puts me here. I just need to hope nobody goes, because everyone has the spice, so yeah. We pull that down into Fremen. We'll actually still get that one. No, not necessarily. Because then ideally I get Diplo finally. 2 cards together in my hand would be a dream, 2 faction access cards. If that happens, then I could play Diplo, trigger one of the other tokens, and then Quid Pro to also get that one away, go up here. And the other one would also allow me to go up somewhere. Let's see which one it will be. I mean, this time there's no way I won't accept failure. I have to find Diplo. Because I will draw 4 cards technically, right? 2 from selective, 1 from replacement eyes, and 1 from flipping with Truesayer, whatever we get. Hopefully we get... but if I get In the Shadows, then it's still gonna be this one, the first one to go. I guess. But I would still have to flip In the Shadows if we find that with Truesayer. Too good of a combo to turn down. Well, nobody goes selective here. High Council finally turns his restricted ordnance on. Now it only lies on you, Lido. Please go. He has the access, but I just hope it's not going to be what he does. I have a feeling that it is. It's one of those games. Nothing goes just right. No, it doesn't. Okay, huge. That's huge for me. But I need Diplo. I draw half of those cards. I mean, more than half because I trashed a dagger, so... I would see 4 out of those 7 cards. I just need Diplo to be in the top 4 cards of my deck. Come on. We do this. First we trash here. Then we trash replacement eyes. now the last one, please. There we go. I'm so pissed. This is really super annoying. I mean, come on. At this stage, I can't do much more for that to happen. I guess I'll quit pro this and get an intrigue out of it, and in the shadows puts me up here. I don't know. Super frustrating. Although, actually, experimentation, yeah, I guess. I'll still probably quit pro, but experiment to smuggle gives me maybe a water first. Smuggle down, get some troops. Next round, yeah. It's the Holtzman himself, but no Spice Miss throw yet, and probably not one in hand either. Experiment could also give me a bump, actually. Was Hey Tungtran, thanks for the subscribe on YouTube. I know you're not gonna see that live because I'm recording probably around a week or 10 days before this game gonna air out, but I appreciate it. I'm never gonna get to the end of that track, right? I already trashed replacement eyes. Could reclaim once realistically. We get another beetle here and then the other one there. Technically it could still be feasible, but at that point maybe we just go for that if we have the Solari. But I think I'd rather try to work on my influence here. Maybe I still keep quid pro quo though. It's not completely out of question that we could get it out next round with at least 2 agents. Is it too much to ask 2 agents on faction spaces at some point? Also allows me to save maybe the spies. If I get smuggle now, I could go Highlander maybe next round with Diplo. Speaking of which, that's probably influence I won't want to keep though. So maybe then my ring could go for spies and reshuffle it and quit pro then with the spice that I get from the ring. I don't know. Could be an idea. Did he recruit? Oh yeah, he recruited. Enough. So the first one gives me the bonus, so maybe I just... Baron has treachery, let's not forget that. But I'll still take all my... no, never mind. Otherwise my ring has nowhere to go, basically. Let's take the Bene Alliance, actually. I mean, my ring would have nowhere to reshuffle this, and I don't think I necessarily want to fight Lido on an alliance. And this is always a fine one to keep for the end, for the ring. On the combat space, getting 2 extra troops would be healthy. They're fighting pretty heavy on that, so I don't mind it. Next combat's gonna be level 3 combat. So, and I have the spice, so it's not all looking that bad. Might be a bit dramatic. I'm very annoyed not to be able to actually get my quick parkour going smoothly here. I kind of set up nicely for it, but Diplo was hiding bottom of the deck here. Now on the 6, I probably take Siege Reverend Mother. Action access. No, this is probably better more often than not. But I think with Quid Pro I could maybe set up a still something nice. The worst case, if I see it with a Fremen, it's still a very strong persuasion card to have. There we go, everyone going in there. They blow all their combats as well, that would be fun. A 7, what's he taking this time? Blowing. It's appropriate, I guess. Oh, but that's a bummer now. Where's my faction access at? This. Not really the same as a Reverend Mother. Although it does bring me to Fremen, so I guess could still consider it. Yeah. Not sure. But it might work better than Spice Hunter. Because then it could allow my Diplo to maybe go Wealth instead if we see Treachery being used on a Fremen spot. I could then go Wealth instead and Quid Pro this alliance. Because this would go Highliner. And Diplo could go anywhere. If, obviously, if I see them, but I hope I get maybe my ring in hand or something to go Research Station first. Would get me a Spice Missile, probably not, but... Or is it just Spice Hunter? I'm curious to see if he's gonna reveal his treachery. That could change a bit my thinking here. Ido has treachery as well, obviously. Both of them are set up identically on both factions, so I'm not sure which one I'll go for, and in that case I think Kill Chief Administrator is just safer to get, because it's a better card, 100%. Just about the access for me. Oh, no way. Oh, maybe I still take Hunter as well. Get as many. Oh, no. Okay, well, it's round 6, so it's not that big of a deal, but still, like, what the hell. I've literally revealed everything for Baron. First the Tilax Surgeon, now Web of Power and Tilax Master. Like, there you go. He might have Spice Must Flow though, but still, it's a bit disgusting. Did he flip 2 or 3? All 3. Again on the 8. This time, probably not too unhappy with that. No way. Okay, well that's good that he couldn't get that. But I think it was Tilax Master for him right now. Because it would have almost guaranteed him this, to be honest, as long as he drew it. Because it's quite an achievement actually to get here without even crossing a single beetle on the research track. Crazy. Managed to get Web and Sayedina. So his treachery probably gonna go Still Suits. He should have it next round, I think. I'm not sure. I hope to get in the shadows of the ring in hand so that I can go research and bump this for the extra troops right in the combat. To then go Highliner afterwards. Nobody has dispensation, so nobody can get 2 spies at once. There are a couple of intrigues that give you 1 spice, but you need to be after this line as well for one of them, so I'm not too scared here. No combat? Surely a private army there, no? Ask the tactician to retreat. Not too bad that. Also allows him to take another intrigue if he wants to, without getting above the limit. Oh, he could go pick up that device. Does that work? Yes, I would say so, no? I think it would. To actually get the VP right there from that win. Let's see if he thinks of that. It should, right? Because the water... The wind traps work. You get the water when you buy the tech. Or is it too late actually once, because it asks you to set it aside? Because you took control of a board space with it, so now can you? I don't know. I guess he's taking it right now, right? So let's see if he can. Takes troop transports. I guess to get an extra troop here now. Okay. Oh, wind traps, speaking of. Not Grand Vision. Grand Vision's the one I actually didn't really want, obviously, but whatever. Let's just go research first, because Lido would have it as well. Then I guess I can trust my ring, whatever. There's a huge pile of spies here as well, though. Nothing too interesting. And I am bound not to get a single additional access. I have 3 of them now. Like, come on, seriously. What the hell? Oh, wait. Let's take an additional intrigue. I'll trash it from hand. Let's just do that. Okay. I don't think game ends this round. This would have been good for me though, but maybe I go Conspire instead of Highliner. Gets me that additional couple of troops, gets me an Intrigue, gets me the 5 Solari I need to come here to get there. Then I'll just be missing one specimen, assuming I play Experimentation this round. Which I get next round. I just reveal this one. Then I could play a triple action possibly to go quid pro quo at that time. I don't know. It could be a thing. And here, I might win that. I might not, to be honest. But with second wave, with Conspire troops, with an additional Intrigue from there, might be a thing. Yeah, he's already on 8 though, but no third agent. If I go Conspire, well, instead of playing Experimentation, maybe I play Recon, to then still send a couple of troops, because I'll have 4 troops again in the garrison. But then it means next round I would need to play Experimentation, so one of those 3 would not be able to be played, so one of the 3 alliances here. But to be fair, if I win that fight, I wouldn't need 3. I mean, one of them I could take with the alliance and be pretty safe with, I guess. There is still a couple of treacheries, so I need to be careful with that, though. Treachery on Lido. Treachery on Baron. He might go Highliner himself, but I don't want to go Highliner, to be honest. I'll go Conspire. Private army. I am exposed to his secrets though. Pray that they get this crap. But I think the law would be that they take quid pro quo. Because I've been so obsessed with it, really trying to make it work. At least I wasn't asking for much, just 2 agents on faction spaces. Seems so far it's not happened. Next round, I mean, finally, I will get several cards that would allow me to maybe make it happen, but I think by then I won't have this card anymore. Oh, he goes Highlander. Didn't realize he had the spice as well. But I think that's so right if he wins the fight, because he's probably stealing this. Right? Unless Lido protects with a 4 space treachery. Well, so he's on 16. I could go Carthage, send out another 3 troops. Or 14, and then maybe second wave for more than 16 in the end. Maybe I still try to win that. It's just with 2 treacheries around. I'm not sure how much I can get in terms of alliances by the end of the game. There's nothing worse than taking something to see it being taken back. I will be playing last next round. That's one more thing. And I hope Lido holds places with his treachery. Oh, does not. And he does a nice little combo there where he can get 5 troops out right now and deploy another 3 afterwards, because he's gonna get that back in his reveal hand. Well, it's only gonna be 2 more troops, so 18 is what he gets, but he has 3 intrigues as well. So I don't think I fight it at home, to be honest. Maybe I do just experiment. Well, smuggle is the only place I could, but one water doesn't do much for me. Getting the high council doesn't do much for me. Yeah, let's play that already in advance. Let's put it that way so that next round I have a bit more flexibility and can reveal that. Okay, well, I'll take that. Next round I need to be careful though. Not overshoot my troops so that I'm sure that I can actually get that on my reveal. But I guess it's okay because I don't have the spice. I mean, I might have the spice for a highliner, but so does Lido. So selective breeding. Surely has treachery in hand then, or will have. More swords plus restricted. So his 18 might not be enough unless he has combat. So yeah, I'm pretty happy not to have gone into that fight too much. Not that big of a deal. I mean, everyone could take that Fremen alliance and it wouldn't be so great if it's Romber that does so, because obviously then my potential quid pro would not work there, but I think he would probably be more tempted in taking this, and then Lido might be able to take that back with his treachery. If everyone spends their resources on that guild alliance, that would just be magnificent. But I might be dreaming, or he might just close it now. He might just lock it. So if he has treachery in hand, then he could go up to 18 plus those two troops out with Legion. Or 22. Got that Holtzman, but no Spice Must Flow. Nobody got the Spice Must Flow, no? That would be a very cheap corner of the market. If anyone gets one Spice Must Flow and gets a point out of it, that would be pretty nice. I could quid pro this, but I don't really want to. Still gonna be trying to greed this quid pro quo. So this gives me the end of the track, right? I don't think I want anything here. Maybe a liaison, just in case we draw. We probably want some persuasion. I don't think we draw though, but yeah, let's take 2. I have 6 cards in here, right? So watch me like not having Crusader, because that's the one that actually would allow to pull me the 6 card, whatever it is. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's not happening. Spice Must Flow finally for Baron, and he had treachery in hand. Let's hope this is not happening next round, that it's bottom of his deck. He's got nice cards, but too many cards makes it very high variance. But I mean, then again, who am I to talk? I also have like 14 cards. Spice Must Flow as well now, but no treachery. So treachery is Did he play it already? No, he didn't. So it's again in the deck. Oh, means he has combat. We're gonna see something interesting. So I get some spoils here, which is good. There it comes. Come on, Rumber. Fight him there. You have a combat as well. Blow those intrigues, guys. He does counterattack. Or what would be hilarious is if he has Master Tactician and they actually tie. It'd be really good. Nope. Okay, Rumber, I hope you take this. Don't go Fremen. Because if he takes that, for sure Lido's gonna Highlander with Treachery and take it back. So I'd just love to see that happening. For my own interest, obviously, because it's just one point that they fight over, whereas this obviously would be a point that I'm trying to challenge as well. Come on, take it there. I have hope. Let's go. No way. No way. Highlander incoming for Lido with Treachery for sure. This puts me in a nice position to try and get that, but I need still suits. I don't have water, so I do need still suits to happen. Everyone has water, so I think I should be in a position to hope for that. I just need that one to be really in my hand right now. That and Truesayer in hand. No Truesayer, no way. Yeah, well, it's not that big of a deal because Guild Chief we anyways don't really want. I mean, we're not gonna have a shot at this alliance at all. I don't mind that actually. And Truesayer going there just to try and cap it. Well, maybe it depends on what he has, but priority is still suits anyways. That's just 10 points for me if I get it. And this is 11. Okay. Where is he going with that? Does he have Treachery in hand? Is he challenging an alliance? Well, surely he is. Which one is he? Maybe the question. I hope it's Fremen. Because this I have no way of protecting except with my last agent, but by then he's gonna definitely have Treachery Wealth himself first. Ah, but he does. Yeah. Yeah, but I still need to still suits first to get that. Is he gonna cap it? No, he takes this, yeah. Yeah, but that's fine. I'm gonna go still suits, hope for research station to be open. Might still feed me a Spiceman's Flow. Right, given I would draw 3 cards if I'm lucky enough to get that. And then, I mean, who knows, maybe I could still wealth, I doubt it, but I mean, we called it, it has to be a right Highlander with Treachery. Or am I dreaming? I've been thinking so long that Lido had a Treachery as well, but he did, right? Yeah, there it is, and it's not trashed. I double checked before. I'm not crazy. He has Has to have it, because already last round I was saying... Yeah, there it goes. Okay, there it goes. Hilarious. I love that. Why quit pro right away? Because if someone goes secrets and steals it, that's a point away from me. And this, well, if Baron can take it, if he really got that lucky to get treachery back in hand right now, that's actually 1 in 4 to happen, because 14 cards means he has 1 in 4 chances of getting it. He probably did get it, because otherwise, I mean, he had to put it somewhere anyways, right? This bump. But yeah, I think we gotta make sure we can do that. Let's do it. So now is a moment of truth, Baron. Did you get lucky on your treachery? No, dispatches. Dispatches this to selective, doesn't have one more agent. We already saw record an agent being played, right? Urgent mission, yeah. So yeah, should be good. No, but I love the greed of a Romber going for this alliance, trying to get that, and in the end losing both. That hurts, but it's how we learn. It's how you learn the game. Come on, let me have research though. Ah, both of them could get there now though. Yeah, probably. I'm probably dreaming. If I can get research, yeah, I cannot. Sad. I guess I go Carthag then if it's open. Try to get lucky, maybe plans within plans. Yeah, that would work fine. For 1 point. Yeah, kill chief to Carthag. Flip convincing. Ah, never mind. Wait. This is not Trucer. This is kill chief. Nothing I need to trash, so I'm just gonna keep my hand. Bribery would not be useful anyways, but never mind. I'm not gonna get my bump back here, because I'm playing the card that would have revealed for it. But it's the only one I can play, because experimentation I need the specimen, so I could just go that way and second wave them in case. What could I get? 12, 17. Yeah, I'm losing to Romber already. He can get an Intrigue still from this Web of Power bump. But that is exactly where Reclaiming Now and Tilax Master instead of Web of Power would have been 1 more point. Wait, what did he bump then with Web? Didn't bump yet. No way he has plans though. Well, that puts him on 10 already, on only. So let's just hope he doesn't have a corner of the market next to plants. That would be disgusting. And I need to hope Lido gets another Spiceless Throw so that even if he has both corner and plants, each of them are just worth 1 point. So he'd be on 11, I'm gonna be on 11. And if both of those are non-combats, I would beat him on Spice Tiebreaker because I would sneak in front of him. But yeah, remains to be seen. He might also just secrets and steal one of those important intrigues for me. Because he kinda needs this bump for friendship. Holtzman is not working. Memo code is not working. Been already a long game. Round 8 is a long time to play. Actually, I still have one more agent I didn't realize, but I can't play it. I need to reveal experimentation. But this... Yeah, literally only corner and plans would help him, I think, in terms of endgames. If he has both, GG to him, but I would be mad if that happens. Let's take a lucky liaison and hope it's not happening. But if I win a game round 8 with 11 points, that's gonna be a bit odd. No lie. Okay, bribery is fine. He might get that if he reveals one experimentation, which he might have in hand. So this would be 8. Dice must throw if he can get it is 9. This would be 10, 11. He can get there. But we know one of those is bribery, which is useless for him. Another 3 intrigues though could make it work. He does not have Spice must throw. So yeah, he can't have both corner and plants. That's the only way him to actually beat me. Ah, no, never mind. Tiebreaker, obviously. Corner and tiebreaker. Hopefully just no corner the market and we're good. We're gonna get to the final combat phase here. Staged in corner would also work actually. Doesn't seem to have staged. Let's send a shameless plug. Does Lido have it? No. Yeah, hopefully that works. The little smiley says it all. He has them, no way. The little smiley. No, I don't want. He has plans for 1 point. And that's it. Let's go. Huge. GG's to them. I mean, it was a long game, but I understand they were new for sure. I mean, this typically, I should never have ended up with the Fremen alliance, let's be honest. The round 7 Grand Vision. Romber should have taken it with Fremen, or if anything, with the Emperor friendship if you wanted, but this was a huge mistake. We knew treachery was coming on Lido's side. He was the one with Highlander money, so yeah. In the end, it did cost Lido a lot in the end to have that Grand Vision working out, and it allowed me and Baron to maybe do our game a bit differently and a bit more peacefully from there. But yeah, very happy with 11 points here. 3 alliances, 1 combat, end of the Chillax track. 11 points round 8. Being able to win a game like that is strange, to be honest. Sometimes even 12 or 13 VPs round 7 is not enough, so yeah, it's probably my lowest point tally where I win the game round 8, to be honest. But anyways, 2090 in Elo now, that feels pretty good. Let's have a quick look at the stats as well, because I might be now at 45.6 or something. Would be great though. I would hope so. Yeah, let's go. Huge, 45.6. I appreciate that. Right then, thanks a lot everyone for joining in. If you did enjoy, please subscribe and like the video. As you can see, we're just above 500 now, so this is a celebration time, and hope to gather many more Dune enthusiasts here on the channel, and that we climb to maybe 1,000 as the next big goal, obviously. But yeah, anyways, have a great one and hope to see you very soon again. See you. Bye bye.